The Bermuda Triangle is famous for swallowing ships and pulling planes from the sky. But when treasure hunters dig up planes lost in World War II, they uncover a mystery no one expected.
In the spring of 1991, explorers from the Scientific Search Project of New York City are scouring the ocean floor off Fort Lauderdale, looking for gold from old Spanish galleons.
Graham Hawkes is leading a search using a small submarine with a remote camera. But as he patrols the seafloor, he sees something that distracts him.
What Hawkes and his team have just found is the wreckage of a World War II-era TBM Avenger torpedo bomber. And it's not alone.
They find not 2, not 3, but 5 Avenger bombers, all on the bottom of the Atlantic, and all within about a mile of each other.
They seem too close together for it to be a coincidence. The only logical conclusion seems to be that they were flying together and then all went down at the same time.
To the cruise historians, the clues point to a single infamous case: the disappearance of Flight 19.
In December 1945, 3 months after the end of World War II, 5 Avenger bombers take off from the Fort Lauderdale Naval Base on a routine training mission. The lead plane starts experiencing compass trouble, and the pack gets disoriented.
Radio contact with the naval base in Fort Lauderdale becomes fainter and fainter. The base is struggling to track the position of the planes. It's almost as if something is interrupting or interfering with the signal.
Eventually, radio contact with all 5 planes is lost. Night falls, and the pilots and planes of Flight 19 are never heard from again.
The planes vanish without a trace in a vast, merciless area of ocean known as the Bermuda Triangle.
No other incident fuels the mystique of the Bermuda Triangle more than the loss of Flight 19. So solving that mystery while looking for Spanish gold could be the only thing luckier than actually finding Spanish gold.
The find is too compelling to ignore, so Hawks' team takes a closer look at the planes.
They need to look for identifying markers. So they comb through the videos, and first they make out the letters F and T, which means that these planes did take off from Fort Lauderdale, just like Flight 19.
They also make out the number 28 on the tail of one plane, which partially matches up to one of the missing Flight 19 planes. So at this point, they're very excited.
Then they find more tail numbers, but these do not line up with Flight 19. And at least some of these planes are underarmed, which suggests that they're actually older planes than the ones who flew in Flight 19.
As Hawks and his team uncover more evidence, it starts to tell a different story, one that only deepens the mystery.
So it turns out that not only is this not the Flight 19 group, but these planes, which crashed basically on top of each other, didn't even crash at the same time.
These crashes span years, going back to 1943. So now, instead of solving one Bermuda Triangle mystery, researchers now have 2 unsolved mysteries.